I'm found here in this subway place, here in Flores, place almost, Cabalito place on service. And I agree with your honors and with Melech. Kada baca Melecha Shendaniera, Anagram, Babil. About to make certain realities which refers to the I started this morning. You know, I am coming through in various situations which distinctly you can understand this is not something which implies there's no mental, psychiatric or pathologic or shock state, but for the sinners which is the real, take KIRSCHNERS flesh, and then a keeps of Sodoma and Gomorrah, which sends to rape and murder for the supposed defension of the patriot and making to me what they say they demands for them supposed patriot. So, the Ejército Argentino, or the Force Argentina, is filled of this class of shiftly needed, even civils, making this to my people and saying, the liars, you think he's gonna be God in heaven. I already have a God, and I don't need to be God except for one I am. And God is all I exist. And these pieces of hell shit are gonna end like they are, hell shit. I apologize for the violence, but the reality is we suffer violence every day for this cast of elements of Atamarim. So certainly, let's put it in clear. First of all, I have been with these clinics really openly around suffering things that I didn't have to. I am permanently being physically damaged, emotionally, psychologically, financially, institutionally, medically, judicially, politically, militarily, nationally, internationally, governmentally, shall I say, religiously, spiritually, socially, familiarly, workly, and professionally, and as the capacity of my person also permanently, but KIRSCHNERS at the head of this administration of the circus of abominables that they are with. And then Sodoma and Gomorrah in evangelics which are the same, Babel and Dabar Masabat, saying that they have rights. And I will be the delusional character of them, invention by destroying my person and my life with a bunch of culture of witches, degenerados, just like them, to say that that will be the rule. And enough for everybody saw it, but give me a point, I say and I do whatever you want. At this class, they, not me. So suddenly, in the middle of the soul, I am found here, and I supposedly stolen attack duo, Movistar. And suddenly, at the real of this, I supposedly will ever been stealing what I have since 2011, Void and in Flores, Fraviga place, with a credit card of my sister Brazil in 12 payments that my mother paid. And I stolen the cell phone that I bought in Campo Mundo that I were there today. At the same place, if you can check this, at the same place, wondering for just some budgets, a very interesting element, just to having an idea. Good devices, interesting price, credit, Visa. Alright, further this, as the clear for the situations and coming through, there were happening this class of circumstances on my clinics. And my clinics seems like permanently is seeking the way for subtly and heightenedly, like always KIRSCHNERS, Diablos Criminales Degenerados, and them associated also, Sodoma and Gomorrah and Evangelics, for they the same they do to me. And they will, le voy a romper la cara, le voy a poner muerto. So in the middle of this, sorry for the words, at the clear fact of this is exactly what happens. Vamos a hablar de la familia y vamos a ponerlo preso porque no puedo ofender a la presidenta, no puedo hablar así del gobierno. I'm going to tell you one thing. First of all, for the truth of this events, situations around, I have been with these clinics and I have been suffering certain attacks, attemptings permanently. the last months, I have been with very situations around with contaminations over threats, menace, and extortions to my person, and others which not dying for not extortions, which had certain class of procuro miravionu, oxyro subrutu, tenia simirta. You understand the terms is not Spanish, neither Latin, and neither bottom item for medicine, traditional simbic at all. And also with this, the reality of certain traps. Like I said, whatever, I have been with a dermatitis, or dermatitis, in a very situation for the attempting against my person, which is not the only one. I have been contaminated with Ebola, Dismatrat, Ebola Tasmarum, Ebola Kifan, Hanta virus, and seriously, Hanta virus. Anthrax, MIFH'IH'NAH'AHN, and the whole of the ships, Bibict, Dibam, Karmit, Manser, and also Diramasim, Armes Bekrina, and the DMCD, TMCD-B, TMCD-I, D1, D2, D3, D-TBIM, D-CISCO, D-TBIT, 414386 and much other. And they are saying that they owns me and they has rights for that supposed investment. I will be them live vaccine. And 8, because of delirantes degenerados EVANGELICS, BAVEL, and SODOMA prostitutes with a partner pregnant says, because of, he's not going to cheat us, Lord cannot make this to us and we'll be a third esperanza to us. The liar, you are something like that. Degenerados. Criminalcitos, ladroncitos, perritos, genocidas, puricidas, nazis, Sodoma. So the reality of this, and in the middle of the disasters, I have been with this dermatitis or dermatitis, and at the leads over what it is the region on the pregnancy but only to the region. And it's weird. So suddenly I'm found that underground I have these tunnels at my address that KIRSCHNERS, with Presidencia de la Nación por su patria, and le rompo la cara, nosotros mandamos acá, and then equips Sodoma and Gomorrah that sends to raping our people, are going through with certain stolen devices that they also try all the time to manufacture and saying how possibly to try to making through matter certain 5 micrograms of substance only, cannot cells, not bacteria, not element at all, substance only and only 5 micrograms each are cycled through molecular BMC and atomic delivered BRMC like a transportation through matter. But this is not really working at that way either, but they produces certain dismatin, disvacin, bablacin, matlahimin, which is denigration. But it is exactly for certain. And I have a parade of perras and farmas y perrosos de cuarta, Sodoma y Gomorra, Policía Federal Argentina, Gendarmería Nacional, Ejército Argentino, Prefectura Naval Argentina, Metropolitana, KIRSCHNERS, Evangelistas Unidos, underground at my address, and a lot of perros degenerados, Ejército Argentino, taking places by rape and murder, saying that has rights for the patria, coming through permanently daily as I am at my address, making the we're gonna be not here. So suddenly I have certain state of eruptives that supposedly will be because if I will be a zoophile. That KIRSCHNERS says, because of the expertises and evangelics and the witches and everybody have been seen and everybody come and tells me and my God! And the plan of racing, manipulative, sick, hysteric, neurotic, violent, reduced atrophy shit, diabita reventalita, KIRSCHNERS. So suddenly in the middle of this all, and with my violence that are attacking people permanently, if I say or not, is exactly what I have been with this problem, and still remains. After treatments that I have done a lot, and Thurs is saying that have suffer 666 crabs. While I'm saying again, I am sexually an actor. I don't have sex. I don't sleep in nobody's bed. I don't exchange no underwears with nobody. I don't use no other clothes but my own. And I don't come to no places for contagion. Except riders, which doesn't do that, and this Carabobo and Rivadavia corner place. Well, I just wear some jeans to watching around if I would buy them with a credit card of my mother, Nativa, MasterCard, Banco Nacional. Of retire, which giving me money for every day I just go through what daily I can do. While robbing me. Jobs and trading Mercedes-Benz, Exo Corporation again, Microsoft US Corporation again, DMT Citroën Corporation, Renault Corporation, and PIDMC Lenovo Corporation Administration in Buenos Aires, Latin America, because they want to employ me. And also Embassy of US, Buenos Aires, which is not a lie, and I don't lie. I don't have the recurrent that legitimacy of delirium and taking a fantasy and a lie like KIRSCHNERS does, and a sickness and trying that to be at the force of abominations, criminals, degenerates, corrupting, killing, murdering, raping, and also rapes that they lost. And they live so, saying that that is the character of government, authority, and power and science. So suddenly, while Thurs to go to murdering people and attacking people all around because of they say state commands, machas, zoófilas, pedófilas, gestófilas, xenófilas, tengo que seguir en lo que son. Genófilas. Perros degenerados, queridos de gobierno y derecho y ofendidos, y orgullo nacional. At the reality of this, telling that they are with cause against my person, fights every time I scan for the reason of cannot be known whenever I announce them, because of we cannot know him, we're not gonna give it. In the reality and the clear fact of this, while saying that I robbed also a card that I bought in Rivadavia, Cyber, Locutorio, Buenos Aires, it is how is this date? 7808, Buenos Aires, Rivadavia, Havana. And I just wanted to buy my own. And are legal because of people sells them. And I didn't use it yet, but supposedly I will rob it and they will annul and block, for they will say, Expertise has rights and we command here. He thinks he's going to do whatever he wants. He could attach at the commanding of the president. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I don't attach at the shit and criminals. I don't attach at sickness and obsessed abominations. And they are going to die this way. So suddenly in the middle of this all, I just went through certain circumstances. And let's see what to do, because of there were $35 million at less than $804 more, millions, for the reason of damages and gratuities, that le sacamos todo el dinero hasta el último centavo porque hace todo lo que decimos, con el delirio y la fantasía recreativa de corrupción, enfermación, violación, asesinato, desaparición, falsificación armado. Everyone's all the same, KIRSCHNERS. Imperio de degenerados y abominados te vas a consumir a muerte, y lo voy a decir. So what the reality of this, and going through the same, I just sent to International Criminal Court, and sorry for my mistaking on typing, so typing at the moment nervous mistakes and certain D's that still unmarked goes around. And suddenly I sent something like Logia Sipira or Sipira and KIRSCHNERS, which the truth as reality of this as I command I command fever ones that they are. I command to examine in the most of the allegations for psychotic reality as irreversible, clear, reduced. Atrophia for realities has no way back. And it's exactly what they are. So suddenly I sent this while Aníbal Fernández turned to making a book saying government of Argentina, we're losers. Are you sure? Una enfermedad llamada Alejandro Mario Blanco Rodení, su realidad y su verdad, cómo es y de qué se alimenta. Presidencia de la República Argentina. Editorial Coligüe. And in the middle, Aníbal Fernández and Edgardo Safino, authors, turned to telling a descripting about how will I be and who I'll be, about the raping and murdering of Zoo, the whole class, and Berman, saying that that will be the power for the main and the whole of the species, and Aníbal Fernández with them. And telling that they are the superior customs, even the respectable, illustrious ones, and that they can show it, and I will be the disgrace that they will become in. The fantasy recreational allegation that they would have rights, considered by Luciano Troviano and evangelics, they will come into the world. I am, and having my genetics for immunology, and saying, doesn't see as me? I glow. Gold DNA, and I am the generation you are, Aníbal Fernández, degeneradito, enfermito, perrita. So suddenly, sorry for this and the reality, well, keeps on declaring that they will see my family. At the clear fort, lech masechli gishvat, lech machal, lech matzinir. So suddenly I sent evidences, and I'm going to send more. And I'm going to start to tell you now. Let's tell him about this, how the possibility. How the possibility is this to be in then suddenly, and went to the Laring to tribunales, and tribunales making that Bethlehem at Sirish does they hear that? We can do it, but nobody gets to know until we control everything in the main and killing all of it. So let's all against the Blanco. Argentina, la abominada y la degenerada, with the partner effect in some sense. Bethlehem, Rebefechli, Rebefechmat Halvan, Ablasilip Tachlakin. Shalki Rebefechala, Amblaki, Amblaknita, Amblaknitini Shilitsi. And suddenly we can say, how does this comes to be about the Plakli Ahmad Sefli Sostasim? And the reality of this substance is exactly every day is trying to healing me and putting me at the shape of they can associate with the supposed I will be a zoophile and dogs whatever, and also remain at the genetics. So suddenly, coins for speech, whatever they want, and signating and forging my signature and photo, and telling that I will be doing the liars and delusional idea that I will be, and they will be coming to me. At the clever Sechlikim, I EA-AA-FFAA, menorah of El-Chai, the real one, in flesh and bones in complete existence, Elia Dispita, myself, Alejandro Mario my liars. Oh, he said himself, already we can put it in a intonation for, are you sure? Bet, Sima, Bete, sure. ERRASZ. So suddenly, let's talk about this. The clear fact of this, at the point of what this is, KIRSCHNERS. Stlegi kamarretivat letespektika shiklavis motovot lechnitas and poet levesera. Astleterrat shvatekin katzechat seloblechmats and levesefospi letivish portimivo. Lekar revithalifot levesmotilish ishertiva, ishertivishi, civik la ramsa, ableftika, ableforam, badneseshvatsim. So suddenly, what happens? Telling you. Ashklek rebefechat, sablekim itzab, sablekab, sablekoshvi, rebefekol chamaklechiviti, batlechmat serestol, ikam rabetanabam, zetleki, batleki, spotleki, rebefekmat suwaplet ashnek tumatzigam. They has the used to offer lechmasim shkotleves batminal. They has the normal cognitive of spotleki, rebesmasmin, and the behaviors are normally can report to this meeting. supposedly threatened and for once fighting for the democracy and patriot, suppressed and destroyed by a cast of abominables that I will ever provoke, and erecting, for they to be and they to do, Betlasen Rabet Fechlikam, Sportikam, Antlekim, Ret-Ashechat, Ba-Ev-Lefot, Leves-Bertikam, Halevich-Mosin, Mishmatzanim, Betlisen Rabet Fechlachamat Sevam, Lechishvasanim, I will be the son of God, the word, and they will be the holiest. But listen from Hisim and the cycles of hell, just the same of course. So, as if that would be true. But listen from this cast of violent murderers, genociders, freaks, degenerates, in the most of the neurosis for the culture, rape, murder, rob, and destroying and suppress and submit for the equalizing. Everyone is them teams, Sodom and Gomorrah, to rape and murder, to assemble, to forge, to making up anything for the suppress and destroy, for they to feel the supreme and they do not lose what they suspect to be, even any others and each other's lives, for they will be the glorious and nobody else. So the sickness of this one is the megalo-ego diodinodesonitic, dipreseria, inoprinosynia, which is not English the last. And I'm sorry what as pronunciation. So suddenly, except for the megalo-ego. Last, the rest is nothing on English. I'm sorry for that pronunciating. But the thing have a spot, Tika Halachabat Lemisish Vatsima, and Blackie Rabakoat Lemispatis as Legis Vasim. Alchimida, that Likif Sera, Klikach Matesh, Al Remeblach Episode of his Batlivisesh Lotika Vafer. Seklinki Ramablach Mahal Episode of his Batlivison Shablat Samaran. Inkleke Rabafek Mahal Vesech Likish Vatika Magaram. So this hell that generates are capable of anything. They use us too. But let me grab a part of the black of a softly give a shekel and grab a fair model of a scene. A black is for team. And let my black Hamad Sheva Sheva. And I have one K here, which is exactly that class. But listen from up there. Gazama Blefman, Sekalevi So Sheva. And Glevama Plepilis, all the vestige, but Dikali. And it's necessary to Betlan Sevamaham, Battle Sevaklim, it's me, I'm here. Betlikin Ravetha, Ilopakama Bletma Sirishobler, Inclovetma. So suddenly the reality of this, the Shlopa, Ishkoblektika, Dachmaklivisim, Ableso Shvet. Repa at Sevapleka Rishisi. How can possibly this be? Because of they are, because of they want. At Lessik Revetfa, Halekam of Levis Patlevis, Seshlakiva, Revetfakam, Anklegam of Lek Nasilisher. It Glegam of Lek Mahalevis Sotlevis Festival, Iklevekam of Levis Patiki Naspetiva, Ishlotiki Batrankrapsu. So suddenly, megalo-ego, hyposenic, liotesoplatonic, because of faces degenerates. I give you up this day, https www, dbi, dbm, dbx, x5, Pinska, a history of abominables and degenerates, called KIRSCHNERS. And the whole of the legacy. The abomination of them Sodom and Gomorrah, for they to reign in command. And the lyring they are going to be. I, Royal of Israel, Eliyahu, this be that. Alejandro Mario Blanco Redden. DPI CBM TDX expand com tech 131489 middle 6 middle old divine 5 8.90 system develop 7. The whole last tools works. At this Thursday, 19th, 2015, November. And I am here at Argentina-UNASUR, Abledet Chavet Lachivat, Betlesechem Aflechenim, so suddenly, Shkelar Revet Fechlikim, Shokleki Revetcha, Revesechal Amnas Fatzim, Shkel TV, Revet Fofal, Ableves Matzia, Shlik Kapsuvat Dika, Resesi Matzim. עד לבסך רבפוך לגישות לבקמת לביספת למסיבה. לקין רבסכל בציבה בלבפת מסיבה. לשקיע לכידי הרבפך חוד ציבה בלסמוצי. ילכה לעם אינשקופתי ברופה עד בסיבה. What is the next for this phrase? Let's making a third part. Let's enjoy the reality and the truth. Justice is going to happen, and they are going to go where they wanted to be. Shut up.